All right, so welcome to Wednesday's freelancing. Yes, welcome to today's live session. I'm Leah, streaming all the way from the heart of Kenya. Let me know where you're tuning in from, and if you're catching this on replay, comment replay so I can send you some love later on. Now, today's weather is cloudy. I don't know, man. It's a big. Join me. I have my cup of water, per usual. I always mention it just in case you see me. Hi, Vinci. Thank you so much for coming to my next live. This is supposed to be for Wednesday. Thank you so much for the like. Now, also go ahead, grab yours, and let's get comfortable. For those who are new here, hi. Yes. I'm also a lead trainer at the WIDB platform, and so I consider myself a coach. And I guide solopreneurs and freelance creatives build, lead, and uplift brands that feel aligned, impactful, and are ready to scale sustainably without the overwhelm. So whether you're just starting out or finding your groove online, I'm here to help you create content with confidence without the overwhelm. Now, today we're talking about something a lot within my community, and I thought of speaking about it. And I've met clients alike who have shared about this. And the question is, how do I stay organized as a new virtual assistant? Listen, I know this. This is a thing, man. Whew. A lot in your notes app, or just having random files on your Google Drive. It's becoming draining. This one's for us. This one's for you, right? I remember when I started out, I was freelancing. I used Google Keep and Google Docs a lot. Everything felt urgent. I had no systems, just a lot of Google tabs open, and in my brain and on my screen, like I felt like, oh, that arrive when I can have a system that flows. And so I've been learning that I don't need to be perfect at this. I just need to be prepared. Every day I'm learning something, and with my business, you just have to be patient with yourself. You really have to be, you need to give yourself so much grace and be patient with yourself because you're just learning. Kuja chukua simu. So let's dive into the 3 beginner-friendly systems that helped me go from chaotic to confident. When his friends come over, Pole, chukua simu, shika. I hate it. It gets to my nerves, and it's like, oh, if there's another better way. Please, guys, like and subscribe. I heard 7 of you here. Please definitely like and subscribe. Watch, ma'am, nitacha kushinda kusema hivyo. Kwanza ni kumute. Tutafanya tu kutuche. So sorry, guys, about that. Now, I'll dive to 3 beginner-friendly systems that with the freebies for sure. So, as usual, I'm going to break it down for my main reflections and lessons. So, 1, I want you to understand that you need a system. So it's easier for you to understand who is where and what is needed, right? On time. You don't have to keep feeling rushed. And also going back to maybe a work file that you've already completed. When you've already have a good flow on how everything works. So, from this step to the next, you know what to do. Like I'm saying, you don't feel rushed. I don't like feeling rushed in anything. And then the third, that is time and communication flow. So those are the 3 systems we're going to be speaking on, because this has been heavily what I've been learning are my main things that I focus on. So one system is what. So first system is task and task management. The mom in me is like, I want to go and see what my daughter is doing with them, and it's still like I have work to do. I have to calm down. I don't know why I get to be the mama bear all the time when it comes to my baby, but it is allowed, I guess. So system 1 is task management. Once again, I'm so sorry, guys. If you're managing multiple clients or even just one, you need a system to track tasks. This is a free tool you can use. You can use Trello or ClickUp. Now, Create a board for each client, break down projects into cards or checklists, color code everything from urgent, important, ongoing. Why it matters? When your tasks are visible, they stop swirling in your mind. They stop feeling like you have something else to do, and it also frees you. It does. It frees up mental space and reduces stress. You stop forgetting things, and you kind of are able to relocate what's what, right? So you don't mess up with someone, maybe client A's work to client C's work, because you feel like it was the same thing. And once you're delivering, there's a thing that I'm learning, that people like that personal touch, that personal experience touch, and you need to develop. Mostly if you're new, like, you know what I'm saying, that's what keeps a small business, like, to people feeling like the best thing, because there's that personalized feeling in it. Big scale, of course, but it's good to just keep that unique style with clients even as you grow, because scaling does rob you off of that. So you can use it as an advantage when you're starting out, when you're just beginning. So yeah, you also do. It does make you feel like you're a business person, like you're a businesswoman. Even if it's just one client, it just makes you professional, right? It just brings that energy. So a personal example as well is when I onboard a new client, I immediately create a checklist template in ClickUp, because it's easier for me and it saves me so much hours in onboarding process, because everything's mapped out. I already know this is the call script, this is what, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's back to back. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't have to feel like, oh, what I'm going to say, and I'm freaked out, and then I don't show up. So the second system is system 2, which is file and client organization. Now, just, you know what I'm saying, you got to have a bank of how everything flows. Name everything clearly, of course. For example, you can name for 2025 or quarter 3 as 2025 quarter 3 content plan, client ABC, right? And then you can always make sure that you're not messing up what's what, right? So if it's content, you already know each client from the content folder on your Google Drive, this is their folder. This is the other person's, you know what I'm saying? You get the gist. I hope you do. Why it matters? It's because when your business files have a home, your mind feels calmer, you feel less frantic, and you can onboard new clients faster. And it also gives you more time to focus on pitching, doing admin work. If you're like me, if you're a mom, you need your me time, okay? And you also need to be the parent for your kid. You know what I'm saying? Because it's all you. All this heart is you. So it also makes you, once again, look more professional, right? Now, because every client, you know what's needed and what's what and where you are at with your projects. You're not rushing, I'm coming off as you're losing that personal touch that we talked about, right? Because if you are interacting with the client and then they feel like you're not paying attention to what they want, I mean, they'll view you quite unprofessional. You don't want that. Now, system 3 is time and communication flow, and the free the free tool I use, of course, it's Google. I know. I use the Google Calendar plus a weekly planner or Notion, which is it just keeps me in check. Please do subscribe. Hi, Alan. Oh, Alan, you asked me, am I a magician? Well, I don't know, per se. But I do make it happen. So yeah, I'm trying to pre-schedule all these lives. Thank you so much for joining me. You are on my Mindset Monday live. Thank you so much for joining that live. No, this is for Wednesdays freelancing. It's just because this week Wednesday next week I'm gonna be a bit busy, and I want to kind of pre-schedule them, because once I pre-schedule them, all I can do is go back later on, which is probably Sunday, and then just add the description box and all that, and it's easier for me to keep the brand going and moving. You know what I'm saying? We're talking about organization, so this is the best system and flow that works best for me. So if you see me posting and doing these live sessions, I just want to do it on my phone because it's much easier and faster. And then I can move along to something else in the afternoon, because right now it's 9:34 a.m. man, I thought this was gonna take me like 1 hour. So that's the planned time. Now, once again, I was talking about the system 3, which is time and communication flow. Now, you need to block time for client work, admin, rest, family, and content creation. I don't feel like I'm over repeating myself, but hey, this is how I do it. Every Sunday, I do a soft reset. This is where I clear out old tabs and docs, review last week's wins and challenges, and set 3 weekly priorities. I wish I could show you my Notion, but then again, it feels like this is my business I'm putting out here. I don't think I want to do that. But I do, Fridays are my CEO days where I have my day, it's actually like 30 minutes or 15 minutes. I'll have like checklists on so far along the weeks, what have we been doing to move forward with the goal we set for Q1 or Q2 or Q3. You get what I'm saying? So the CEO Fridays days are for that, those major ideas that just sprouted out. Can I still implement them with what is already being done? Because I have to on Sunday create, like, follow through the content creation for the 6 week that I've already created, the content calendar, so that the content creation moves along. And even if other new ideas pop up, I still give them room so I don't feel like, oh, I wasn't ready. You cannot be ready with these things. You just have to quickly move. There's something, I think it was the diary of a CEO, Stephen, he shared with his team when he was asked, so why do you quickly employ these people? And he said, success requires speed, something of that quote. I don't know, something he said about that. And I remember writing it down. Let me look for it. Like, you need to be fast. You really need to be fast in this game, because the next competitor or your next person or just the next individual is also working towards the same goal that you're looking for. You're not special. What makes you special is how consistent you are in the game, right? And that's what makes them special in their own way. The amount of energy, effort they keep putting and time in it to keep grinding on that thing they say they love. That's what makes you special. So that's why you can't afford to procrastinate. Try your best not to be that person who overthinks. Just do it and keep moving. You measure success by how much good you do for others. Measure what is measurable and make measurable what is not. So measure your success not by the things you collect, but by the lives you affect. Being best is a false goal. You have to measure success on your own terms. So our success is a state of condition of meeting a defined range of expectations. It may be viewed as the opposite of failure. The criteria for success depend on context and may be relevant to particular, I think they wanted to say persons. I don't think it's this one. Let me look for the exact one in Notion. I was Googling kama kuna hiyo quote. But even as I went down and as Notion opens up, I wanted to share that why it matters is you're no longer reacting to your week. And reacting to your week is you feel like you're not as confident. And once you're not confident, you're not competent. You don't feel clear. You don't have the courage to back what you're doing because you're not clear. You don't have the clarity on why you're doing something. So why it's important, you no longer react to your week. It's just not another new week, right? So whatever comes, you just flow with it. You are already leading it. So it doesn't feel like whatever will come, you're like caught on, right? Because you've already set that pace, that momentum, that flow on. Now, here's a quick takeaway. Once again, because I'm winding out. Of course, let's pause and reflect. Ask yourself which area of your business feels the messiest, right? For this Wednesday, is it task tracking, file clutter, or time management? This week, I invite you to pick one system and commit to it for 7 days. Start small, set it up, and use it daily, and notice how your energy shifts. For me, my intention for Wednesday is to keep using my Google Calendar to protect my rest blocks, and also make sure that I'm testing myself to determine that the amount of best that I'm viewing at this moment is just show up and be consistent. I'm still fulfilling that, I think. Because rest is productive, man. You don't want to feel burnt out because this ain't rewarding. I mean, I'm not yet to the goal that I am. So it just needs to me to keep doing it. And it's like, oh, I wish, man, could finally start paying good money. But I do it because I meet so many other people and different people who even eventually become my clients. So I'm like, I might as well show up, girl. Because I think it's Nani who shared Tracy, and she said, you don't recognize that when you are posting content, there are three type of audience you serve. You serve the audience who's here to be a spectator, and you also serve the audience really looking for a product that can be a solution to their problems. And you also serve the one who, well, they were learning, or it's learning, and then the one who has the problem. So this one was learning about certain thing, and so there's still an audience. And then you also now have the one person who's really, really needing your solutions. That's why we keep showing up, because you never know who's who watching your content. And yeah, you need to view it in that perspective. So I like to also have breaks, just because it is a bit much. It does bring in that burnout if you're not planning accordingly, and I have encountered it a lot. So yeah, what's your intention? Drop it in the chat or comment. And if you're watching live or on replay, I want to hear from you as well. What's your biggest takeaway today? What's the task system, the file naming tip, the soft Sunday reset, probably, or even the CEO Friday days that you're willing to implement? Is this something you'd feel comfortable sharing on the comment below? Please do. I need every single read from how you guys, find your flow. How do you work to produce that productive view every week? And if this video was helpful, go ahead, tap that like button, subscribe for more soulful business tips, and hit that bell so you get notified every time we have a session. If you are only interested with Wednesday's freelancing and biz clarity, I don't mind it. Here's a quick promo for WIDB, because I'm looking for only 7 women. Once again, if you're ready to transform your business skills and create an impact as a passionate lead trainer, I am here to guide you through the WIDB Start Foundations program on digital skills. It's a free dynamic course designed for women like you who are ready to take their business to the next level. What you'll get is bi-weekly virtual support from me, your dedicated coach, and personalized feedback to help you grow practical hands-on digital skills for business success for your business, as well as networking with like-minded women entrepreneurs, a certificate to showcase your achievement. So together we'll be exploring how to build a strong online presence, the strategies to sell online and be confident, right? And also how to adapt key business processes. Of course, once again, limited spots are available. Apply now and let's grow together. Please do apply from on the eligibility form. I got you, that I'm gonna drop in the comment in the description box. As I close out, here's my closing quote: organization doesn't make you stiff, it makes you safe. Safe for your dreams, safe for your sanity, safe for your clients. And also go ahead, color code, man. Be that productive girlie, color code your life. Right, it sparks life to me when I go back to my Notion or my Trello, and everything is like color coded and so cute, and it feels so gully, and I like it. Automate what drains you, make space for you. Yeah, make space to feel like you've got this. And remember, you're not behind, you're just beginning. Once and like, please guys, subscribe. On the road to 100,000 subscribers. I already have 5 of you here. If you guys liked and subscribed, your girl would be doing it. See you on my next live session, which I'm about to do. Oh guys, 7 of you guys, can subscribe, man. Subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend, subscribe, like. I like that TikTok thing. Anyways, see you. I'm on a crunched time. I need to do the next live session immediately.